the Tao practice, one of it. Okay, so I will have we want this thing to teach more. So we are this time I get this done, and I will have more instructor and everything to teach the Dan Tien Qigong more. Dan Tien Qigong involved with abdominal. We have front, side, and back, below and above. So we call Dan Tien Qigong. So the Dan Tien Qigong is a very important part of the practice. Okay, and the very important part, you feel the power come from the earth. Okay, and you learn a little bit screwing down to the ground and feel you grounding. And the position of the Dan Tien, you sit but not sit. So you learn how to get the force and learn how to stand to the earth, the rooting power. And in order to get your Dan Tien, this is the base. And this is the base of the upper trunk. And this is the base of the ground. So this Dan Tien also involved with psoas muscle, lumbar, plexus, and lumbar. So this is all Dan Tien. Okay? And why some spiritual work, when they come to study the Tao, they think that like why Tao practice so crazy about this here. Okay? Everything Dan Tien, everything turned down and so focused in here. Because this is your life. The whole body are stacked on this lumbar and sacrum. So if you don't have that, you don't have it. You cannot have your life. Okay? So that's why the Dan Tien is so important. Now, let's look at the West. What the West talk about the Dan Tien? And this is New York Times. They have a few times and all around the world. Article is all around the world now about this second brain. They're still talking about it, they know it, and talking about it for 100 years now. Because the book, this is the book talking about 100 years ago, they discovered the second brain. That means their abdominal, their gut brain. Okay? And they make it more publicized when the 1996, and they think this is a new discovery. Okay? But if you go back to look at the Tao text, it talks about Dan Tien 5,000 years ago. Okay, written down 5,000 years ago. And they know that this is a brain, you need to train them. And we have the most training, the second brain. Okay? In the West, they know the second brain, they still don't know how to train them yet. What they're doing for. Okay? So they know that the gut has a brain of its own. Just like the larger brain, this system sends and receives the impulse, records the experience, and respond to emotional. There is a lot of brain, so it do a lot. But the differences, we have to distinguish the two differences. This brain, when it turn on, it turn everything. It's just like a president when they go to somewhere. Okay, you know what they do? They have to prepare. So this upper brain connecting with the senses and connecting to all organs. When it turn on, every system have to be activated. Okay? Now, this brain use much lesser energy when you turn them on. Okay? What they can do? They can receive impulse. Okay? So we call you can feel, because they don't connecting with the senses. They don't connecting with it. You can feel receive an impulse. You can recording an experience. This is what they said. No? But this is what the Taoists classified very detailed for 1,000 years. So that the gut can record experience. But what else? It finished. That's it. Okay. And when I read it, I say it's very interesting. They discover it, but they still cannot classify what. So in the Tao say, for example, we can liver. Intestine without intestine. Intestine record everything because it's so big. It store all kind of experience. And you know what we store? Experience? Bad experience. We don't store good experience. Okay? It record bad experience. Trauma, fear, hatred, impatience, hastiness. Okay? They record it in here. Okay? It can receive impulse, can record experience, and can respond to emotional. So, emotional, when you feel angry, for example, when you get very angry, like something punch you right in the stomach. Okay, you know. So the intestine, the whole thing now we have the cause Chiangmai. And it's just amazed that I touch so many people abdominal. And you don't believe it, that how much they clot up in here. Okay? Now, we don't know what the nature do that. Okay? But at least give us a way out. Okay? I mean, here, abdominal, all clot up. And so the cosmic healing and Chi Nei Chang work together is the abdominal. We call it Tien. Okay? When people have emotional clot up, boom, any emotional, boom, it jam up here and it twists. So the West, you have a saying, you say, I have a rock. Where? Huh? I have a rock in my stomach. Right. Where you get a rock from? Huh? You eat rock every day? I don't think we eat rock every day. No. So we have a rock in here. And what you're going to do with that rock? You blow them, they're going to get out. You blow them very hard. Maybe you need a tornado to blow them out. So cosmic healing, Qigong cannot get it out. No way. I deal with this 40 years. Okay? 40 years I deal with this. You cannot blow a rock with a wind. You need a tornado, no, to blow a rock out. So when we do, you need to release the tangle, the rock. You take a rock, untie the rock, and it's gone. And you put the chi, energy in, and it's clear. Okay? And this is 40 years experience. Okay? Not one thing can do everything. No. So emotional are clogged up. Every time we receive an emotional, boom, it registers right in the intestine. Okay? And when we have more and more and more, when you have so much, one day you get broke, a stroke. And this, I touch the people abdominal, I can tell them when you're going to get a stroke. That's it. I not exaggerate.